Okay. I'm sorry, all signs. Well, I'm not really that sorry. All signs, I really wanted you to know one side or the other. Truth is, you're really either the giver or the taker. 22 on my clock. I'm very blunt as a Sagittarian. I'm very blunt and I'm very emotional because I have a lot of water in my chart. So I'm very, very emotional. So it's like I can feel energies. And it's not like there's just one person going through this. I'm not picking on any one person. However, it's like a whole synergy of energies that I need to just say, I love you all. Okay. So here goes. Now I'm about to get into a specific sign because I don't want to just read one energy because it's just, maybe it's just how it came out and that's okay. But I don't fight with God, source, universe. I really don't. I present it how it may. I don't do that. Please don't send me any more of those cards, please. God, source, universe. I only want positive energy. I just had to leave something for all signs that you're better than everything that you could possibly be. You're better than the 3 victories. Right? So, okay. Let me see where I'm at. Ooh, 6 of Cups, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That is a very good start outside. So 6 of Cups. Six of Cups. Somebody may have children. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And you're really trying, ooh, and somebody may also be married. And honestly, that is the messages of the day, 2:52 on the clock, is that someone is married. 6 Cup, but they still dream about you, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Or they may have a higher level of commitment, but they still dream about you, 3:11 on the clock. Why do they dream about? Because they dream that they know that you're 9 of Pentacles. They're number one. They're everything. They're emperor. They're higher knowledge. They're lower knowledge. They're lower self, higher self. And then on top of that, they know you're just not going to take them back because they are very into themselves, as the emperor might be sometimes. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But they feel like that they walked away from something that was really special to them. And that being the 8 of Cups. They walked away from something that was really special to them, but they really want to send messages over the 8 of Wands of how special this situation was. I'm sorry. My all signs video was essential. Please watch my all sign videos if you are stuck. Okay. Now, the Queen of Wands. This is a very beautiful person. But she's very upfront, forward, direct. And most people can't handle that. I know, because I'm a Queen of Wands. And most people can't handle my tenacity. So, you know what I say? Accept me or don't. If you don't, it's what you get. This Queen of Wands is very guarded. But she wants her Ten of Cups. She really does. Over the Nine of Pentacles. She really wants her Ten of Cups. But she may have to manifest this by herself. You see what I'm saying? Because she feels bound and guarded and over the seven of Wands, and then you get the bound and guarded card over the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Cups, spilled milk, crying over spilled milk. So first off, I want to say two things. One, do you really want to be a spilled milk somebody's crying over? What is spilled milk? With something all over the floor. Nothing born of hardship or bad things is going to 1:51 p.m. on my original clock and not on this timer. Nothing born of bad things. Let's say you cheat on your person with someone else. Nothing is born of bad things that's going to progress in something better. You really have to 6:36 on my clock, work and do better as an individual, right? Which is exactly why you get this Justice card. You have to work and do better as an individual. Over the Seven of Wands. So if the problem is, if you felt like you're just, then why are you guarded with the Queen of Swords, cutting stuff off, Seven of Wands, being guarded, and the Justice card, bringing something into light, balance, or legalities. I think someone was trying to manifest. Ten of Cups. Everybody, they thought the grass was greener on the other side. They thought that they had a victory. But the Moon energy in reverse over the Eight of Swords, it wasn't a victory. It was, I'm not only giving to two, or was giving to two, or this or that, but I'm done with that A or B. I'm giving to one, and that's all I can afford. 8:08 on the clock with the Justice card. I'm upright. So you took something which was all that you could afford. You gave me all that you could afford into somebody that in the past energy you thought you were the Ten of Cups, but it turns out Six of Pentacles in reverse, it wasn't worth all the back and forth with the Moon energy in the reverse. You want to come clean with that. To whomever kept you bound and thought you were going to, and look, and I'm reading the cards, kept you bound and thought you were going towards a new beginning, but it ended up being something that you weren't expecting. Right? With the Eight of Wands. You really want to talk about, you're trying to really make something happen. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But you don't want to communicate that this was all like a plan. It was all a plan at the end, from the beginning to end. I wish you could see these cards in my hand, but let me play 4 of them. Okay, this is all Planned, decided, and stuck to. 4 of Wands. It's like, I'm going to leave 10, 10. You leave your man. I ain't going to leave mine. 4 of Wands to the heartbreak card. That's the real talk. And I said it before it even came out. 10:22 on my clock. 4 of Wands. I'm not going to leave my man. But you leave your man, your situation, your problems. 10:33. You leave your self, your love, your this, your 4 of Wands, your 11:11, your commitment. And do what I say. Right? 6 of Pentacles, the giving to 2 card. I want you to give to me. Even though I don't care, and 10 of Swords, I don't care how much it hurts. I'm going to talk dirt, talk down, talk this, talk that till it's gone. And it's over the Empress. And I ain't going to let what I said. Right? Page of Swords. Okay, I'm going to do that. 11:22. But now you no longer get to save money. And I'm talking about the 4 of Wands over the 4 of Coins. It's not like you got to save money. It's not like it's really a benefit you. It's nothing that's going to benefit you. It's nothing that's going to benefit you. It's just going to help someone else. It's like offering your couch. And I guess the moon in reverse is what you're realizing now. Is all these 10 of Swords and giving up your 4 of Wands in one part of the spread and 4 of Wands in the other. Giving up something you really loved. 12:12. For a moon energy that turned out in reverse. Like there's nothing like really happening here. With the 9 of Wands in reverse. Nothing's really happening here. You're just basically giving from one source of yours to another source that really doesn't benefit you whatsoever. 12:33. So again, with the juggling card, 8 of Wands. Let's see what this says with the 8 of Swords. So you're basically sitting there trying to have faith in the situation that you put yourself in. With the giving to 2. But it's causing a tower moment because you're realizing that it was a bad option. When I say a tower over the faith in the tower, to me that reads that you have faith in something, but a tower came down, which makes it a bad option. 13 on my clock. If there was a tower moment, and it could have been a good tower. Maybe y'all paid the home off. Likely not. Homes are very expensive. 13:31 on my clock. So the option of doing that, I'm saying paying the rent off, paying this off, paying that off, or giving yourself more to one than another. The option of doing that brought you a tower moment. Right? With the options card and the tower and the faith and then the giving to 2. And not understanding that your 2 is not your partner's 2. Right? I think you know that. But you're daydreaming about what could have been, what could have had over the Page of Swords. And the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, you're realizing that your options maybe weren't so good. You made a lot of wrong decisions. And it's brought you a lot, 14:33 on my clock, a lot of karma with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. But you're fighting with yourself, 14:41 on my clock. Because honestly, yeah, there's other people in this card, but if I were to be honest with the world, you're the only one that can change you. 55 on my clock. You can't change anyone else. God, Grant me serenity to accept things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And you can only change you, right? So then, look, Chariot, somebody put you in a complete hole, not only in your finances, money, career, love, relationships, but you have to stop now for this person who is trying to gain their 10 of wands, their magician, they're manifesting 10 of cups, magician, 4 of wands, 4 of pentacles in reverse. You now have to give what you have to someone else. That's what I said. Which over, instead of manifesting love, 1555, you now have to manifest work, which ain't going so well, because you don't realize that 30-year mortgages, or apartments that are too expensive, or trying to manifest with somebody else, didn't work out in the first place. However, 2 of wands. So now you have to think about it, what you want to do, because your ships can come in if you let them. 1633. But I'm learning that you don't have love for this situation. You just have thoughts of emotion. With and the swords rule thoughts. Swords also, and then wands rule action. So you have thoughts of emotion, but it's not an emotional connection. And that's why you ran away anyway. And I don't think you regret it at all. But what I'm learning is that you rather start over from nothing, and birth something than to birth nothing at all. Because you don't think that this relationship has any fight with the Empress in reverse and the King of Coins. It's not going anywhere. So the King of Cups. So you're manifesting love, new beginnings, judgment, and up there. Everything that you need, High Priestess in reverse, even though you're not very comfortable about it. And the the Ace of Wands in reverse, but you miss that person. But at the end of the day, I don't know if you feel like you can manifest a new beginning, because you keep having to be in hermit mode. It's like having someone that you love so much, and then on top of that, y'all stay in the bed all the time, watch movies, you're always on the couch watching TV, this, that, and the other, but there's no excitement. 18 on the clock. There's no excitement for you guys. Death in reverse. So you're thinking about King of Coins in reverse, not continuing this. It's frustrating. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. It's a little frustrating, because you want something, King of Wands in the uprights. You want something to manifest faster, at least emotionally. But your secret is it's not. It's not what you want. It's not turning out to be what you wanted, which is that grass may have been greener on the other side, but it wasn't. You may not feel left out in the cold, but you also don't feel like it's manifestable, like manifesting. What manifesting? But you can see a future with this person. You just can't see moving on past the marriage part of it, which is your problem, the 2 of Swords. And you know what? You know that if you do marry this person, it's just going to end in divorce. Magician with the King of Swords. So you're You go along with it, but you wish you could really manifest something else. Temperance, and be patient with the Emperor and the Devil card. You don't want to have to give up yourself for another. And you know what's crazy? I read well for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then my next read is going to be, and this is true. And if you look at it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Mostly like. I'm trying to get my likes up. I don't give a stuff about. I don't give a stuff about everything else. But I really want to cater to my audience. But I need to know what videos is more pertinent in the situation. Okay. If you don't like smoking, hang left. Don't leave no messages on my stuff about smoking and all that mess. Don't leave no message. 2111. Please hang left. I enjoy reading, and I know I have a different style, and I enjoy that myself. But if you don't like it, go somewhere else. Thank you. And then, but if you do like it, please understand that I'm coming from a good place. I really am. So now, at this present moment, you're manifesting, okay? But you're getting bored of continuing the same routine. It's like this. In order to manifest even money on trees, you have to continue to water that tree every day. You have the same routine all the time, and you're getting sick of that, okay? But you're still doing it. You say you did go from the 7 to the 8, 7 to the 8 of Pentacles. You're still doing it. And then the Temperance card, which is 2222, it's requiring you to have a lot of patience. And honestly, I'm trying to grow 2 businesses right now. And so it's requiring me to have a lot of patience, because it's not like a business grows overnight, but 2 businesses, it's hard to grow over a lifetime. Understood? 2244. So I just kind of, I'm a Sagittarian, I'm just ambitious in that way. So I hope it all works out. Okay, so let's get to it. So at this point, you want to head towards something that's going to be really super successful for you. If this is business, if it's not, it's going to be a relationship that you are steadfast on. And the reason you're steadfast on it is because you want a higher level of commitment with the higher font. You want a higher level of commitment than the one you're in. And trust, check the clock. It's 23, 9 o'clock. Check it. Again, with the 10 of Pentacles, you want to invest your money into something that's going to grow. You don't want to be held behind or feel locked up or restricted or anything. You're ready for something new, a brand new beginning with the Full card. It's just what you're ready for. 2355. Is there any shame in that? Heck no. Do better. If you want better, do better. Right? With the 5, 6 of Wands. Victory card. If you want better, do better. But instead, you're choosing to just deal with what you have to deal with the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is somebody that's carrying their problems with them everywhere they go. 24. And that doesn't end well. But what you want is the 2 of Cups. You want somebody that you can share with, grow with, become something with. Look at that. With the Chariot and the Star card. You want to become something. You don't want to just sit there and work for somebody else to have a better life. You don't want to sit there and keep having to go through the same thing over and over and over again keep having to learn the same lessons from the different guys or different girls, but you still have to learn the same thing, because emotionally you're not attracting anything else, right? So unless you know that unless you fix your emotional, you can't fix your physical. So every time you 25, every time you trying to manifest, it end up being the same person in a different body, if that makes sense. 25, 33. So what are we talking about here? Page of Wands to the World to Justice in reverse. So you may feel like also that someone that you felt, Page of Wands, the World, someone that you felt was very important, you were really unjust with the Justice in reverse. And the Page of Swords over the Page of Wands, you may have chosen, made a choice between two people, and at the same time, because when I say court cards are people. So at the time, it was very stressful for you over the World card. It was very stressful for you to decide to do this, but you did. You put death to one situation to grow another, right? And it was a big old secret. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Moon card. But you know what? You decided to keep it a secret so it wouldn't be no more fighting. But it probably still hurt somebody. You cannot hide that. You can't hide what you do from the Lord, right? Juggling over the Justice in reverse, the Death card, and the juggling. You can't hide what you do from the Lord. You can hide what you do from your mama, daddy, sister, brother, and everybody else. But God sees you. So now he sees you juggling. Ace of Pentacles, he's trying to offer you something that you ain't never had before. And that's the message right here, right? With the Eight of Wands. But you won't stop juggling. Giving to two. Doing this, doing that. Work, money, home, business. Work, money, home, business. Mama, daddy, sister, brother. Every time they call, you got to be over there. Because you can't even hardly give no love to your lover. Because you got to be where somebody else is at. Juggling, giving to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't give a dang how many pentacles is on this. And that over the Moon card is your secret, is that you are insecure. Because you feel like you have to be everyone, everywhere, leaving out thing that means most to you. Ace of Pentacles. And that's the message, is that, again, 10 of Cups, something that means everything to you or means a lot to you, your giving to everyone else is causing this. It's causing the giving to two, which is causing the problems, which is causing the 10 of Wands issue, Justice in reverse, so you can't get settled in a situation. But how are you supposed to get settled in a situation if you give into this person, that person, the other person? You're special, then you don't even know how to get to your dang on self, right? So then at the end of the day, you end up with the King of Swords. You end up in some mental energy in the Hangman situation that you're not even trying to be in. And the Ace of Swords, and you really want to cut off this family dynamic, this dynamic, that dynamic, whatever you have going on that you thought was your wish fulfillment, 10 of Cups over the Ace of Swords. But at the same time, the Ace of Swords could be like you just gave up with the King of Swords to the Ace of Swords. You were just done. I'm tired of giving to this, that. I'm in the same place. This, that, and the other. I'm done. Because it's causing too much problems. Queen of Cups. I decided to just give myself an emotional fulfillment and take some rest for myself with the Four Swords and the King of Pentacles. So you went from the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, which means you decided to invest in yourself, which was a good thing. Because now it's not like the Three of Wands, it's the Two of Wands. I'm going to go either this way or that. It's not like I'm going to go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, that. I'm not waiting for a ship to come in this card. Over the Queen of Cups. What I'm saying is, look, I know what I'm worth, the Empress. I know what I'm worth. And at the end of the day, I'm not nobody's choice over the King of Pentacles. You may have this woman, that woman, this woman, that woman, this woman, that woman, that career, this job, that car to pay for, this, that, and the other. But I promise you, if I don't get a new pair of shoes, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. I'm silly. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, I thought you were everything to me, but I don't think you is. So I gotta just walk away and become guarded. Right? With the Eight of Wands. I'm walking away and I'm not 31:13 on my clock. I'm becoming guarded because this isn't working out what I thought it should. 22 on my clock. So you're deciding that I'm not going to do no sneaky stuff. I'm not, because that's not worth my integrity. And this is my sneaky stuff card. Everybody promise me this is my sneaky stuff card. I'm not going to do no sneaky stuff, but I am hurt. But I think it's by somebody that you're so close to that it can come up, upside down, right side up, sideways, and okay, makes terrible sense. But it's somebody that you have to forgive easily, as far as your mind says, which is why it didn't come out in like a automatic way. That's why it puts you in hermit mode, because this is somebody that you really love. Ace of Wands. You really love this person. You really do. You care about them. They have a special place in your heart. But you really love them. King of Cups. Again, clarifying, you really love this person. Right? But at the end, and you're trying to do everything to avoid the Tower. You're not trying to argue with them, fuss with them, fight with them, this one and that one. But at the end, let me see. Okay, you're getting bored with the situation, however. You're tired. You're bored. You want a Knight of Wands, go out and have fun. Knight of Cups. And maybe have a little bit of good love in your life. And offer your cup to somebody that, and it sounds like a related situation, because you don't offer love to somebody you already with. Unless you just, they ain't getting it. If that's their situation, they're not getting it. Even though Knight of Wands, you're giving them all the good loving and the good sex. Queen of Swords. But you're tired of having this mental energy that is Knight of Pentacles, keeping you from being your best you. Truth. Sun in reverse again. You don't feel like you can manifest. You don't feel like you're strong enough to leave. You don't feel like you have enough money to leave. You don't feel like you even strong. You don't even feel like the High Priestess. But the Wands have already been let down by the Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh my God. Now it become like, now that you let your Wands down, it's become like this argument, fuss, fight situation where you have to constantly keep arguing your you have to constantly keep arguing your point. So you constantly arguing with this person. Strength in reverse. Your point. The Sun in reverse. Right? The Page of Cups. Your point in the upright. And King of Wands. And you know that King of Wands in the upright. The Six of Cups in the upright. In the reverse. And the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so you gave up what you thought was your straight and narrow path, and it would have been so good for you, happy, because the Cups, and I mean the Nine of Cups wish fulfillment, and then the Strength in reverse, which is nine or eight of Wands. Look, you gave up your happiness to be with what you thought was going to be happiness with the Four of Wands and the upright, but only it put you in hermit mode, and it made you have to like till a garden you don't want to till with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it gave you financial stability, but it also gave you life instability with the Devil in the upright, which made you have to make a judgment and seek a higher power or higher knowledge or think beyond yourself to get to where you wanted to be with the Emperor in the upright, which is the decisive question. And then on top of that, you're not sure if you're going to have to sneak away or if you could just, hey, right, tell her with the Three of Pentacles. But it's going to hurt and you know it. But you know that you love this person, the Queen of Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles, and it makes you feel, because you went to the King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, it makes you feel like you're doing something wrong. Wheel of Fortune. And it might bring you back karma with your next girlfriend. But the partying part of it, it might be a good thing with the Three of Wands, but it's also not offering you much with the Page of Pentacles. But the loving is good, but the loving is good. But you're ready to go with the Left Out in the Cold card. And I just want to say that. Much love to you. Love and light. I'm sorry, my readings are not light, but it's how they're coming out, and I can't help that. And if you don't like it, come back. You know what? I know a really great reader, Baba Jolie. Mess with her, because I love her. Have a good one. It's one and a half on.